Welcome back to another 7 Deadly Sins origin video. Today we're going to be looking at the best armor for healers and kind of how to build them out. We're going to be testing different versions of armors and what I think is the best in the game, but I will also just have the data for you so that you can make your own decision. There's multiple variations of armors that you can run for your healers. We're going to see which one allows you to heal the most and benefits that you get from other options as well. I'm going to be using King as my test. The good thing about the healers in this game right now, the main ones that you're looking at, they do the same thing. They scale off of HP, 15% of max, 150% of attack. Clotho does the same thing with her ult, right? 25% of max HP, 150% of attack. Tiore, another character, does 0.35 of max HP, 14% of attack. So I'm going to use King for all my variable tests here, but obviously, like I said, you can extract this data for any of the healers in the game because they do essentially the same stuff. I wanted to use my King because it's basically the highest percentage I have. I have his armor level 130, so I'm getting a bunch of healing efficiency, getting more HP. Like I said, all of that matters. I threw him on a really stacked team here, so all these percentages matter more. You can see my health is almost 350,000. Just to give you basically a test of with the highest percentages that I can give you to show you the difference that it makes. If you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below, let me know what armors you've been running. Let's get into the test. Let's look at the data. We're going to start here with the life crystal. Obviously, at 4 pieces, you get 20% HP, as well as at 7 pieces, you get 20% healing. So let's go into the test. Let's look at how this works on King, and let's look at the data. And I'll just live commentate this. And just for the record, King's Mark of the Forest does not make any difference on how much he heals. Even though you do extra damage, it will not make a difference. So we can see here with the full set, we did 177,000. That's actually insane. That's a little that actually shocked me a little bit. I forgot just how insane King is. We're gonna do it one more time. I'll prove to you here. See, you can see the stacks are at 10 now, right? So I should be doing 20% extra damage, but you'll see here the healing's not going to be any different. Just so you know for future tests. And he blocks it. Did not know you could do that. We are back. Same thing. You can see the 10 stacks. So again, to prove that the stacks don't matter. 177,000. So there's the look at the life crystal. Very impressive. 177,000 healing. Let's get to the next one. Next up, we're going to be looking at a 4-piece life crystal. So you get the 20% HP. We're going to do 3 pieces of Hema regeneration. With the 3 pieces, you get 10% more HP. So obviously that means more healing because your health is higher. And then as well as magic charging efficiency, which is very good and something that you could obviously throw on your healer to build up your magic charging efficiency. Someone like Tiore can benefit a lot from this because of the fact that she does such a high magic charging efficiency with her healing ability in general. You can see here, what is it? I think it's like 666. Yeah, 666 magic charging for Tiore when you throw down her healing ability. So let's get in here, let's look at the test, and let's see the healing difference and the numbers on this. All right, so we're going to see what King heals with here now with this. As well, I'm just going to do it the one time because you saw in the first clip, it doesn't make a difference. What is happening, dude? I'm so lost. All right. I don't know why this keeps getting blocked. This is not possible in the... Like, this can't happen. Okay, I'm lost. There's something happening here. 142,000. I don't know why I keep getting blocked. This does not happen to King in the real game. I'm not sure what is happening. Okay, 142,000. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am so confused. King does not get blocked. Like I've used King in the raid. He does not get blocked. I will do a full roundup at the end and talk about it. But obviously the full life crystal was 177,000. We're down to 142,000. Obviously a major benefit though is magic charging efficiency. So that is something to note. Also something to note, like this is something I would always keep on my Manny, so I would probably not really keep this on a healer personally, but if you don't have this on someone like a Manny, if you don't have a Manny on the team, you can factor in that magic charging efficiency is very powerful. Like I said, the healing was obviously a little bit lower, but we'll review it all at the very end. All right, I have another variation here. Life Crystal is not going to change because it's giving you 20% HP. It's obviously very powerful. Cursed Pulse Earring, or the Cursed Pulse set, if I could speak English. Because a 2-piece also gives you 10% HP, which is very good because that's going to mean you have more health to live and it's going to heal you more. Grants all allied hero barrier equal to 7% of max HP for 20 seconds when an ally basically takes damage under 50% health. This is very powerful. Just want you to note, very powerful ability, especially on a healer. What's cool about this one is also increases HP. So you can throw this on, and again, this is only a 2-piece. You could technically throw 3 on if you wanted to get darkness resistant. So for certain fights that could work. I've just thrown on basically my highest ring here because remember, these characters are also scaling off attack. So I'm just getting a little bit more attack here. So let's jump into this and kind of see what this looks like. So again, like I said, we know the numbers don't change. So I'm just going to get hit once here. I am praying to God I do not get blocked because I don't know what's going on in here. This is not realistic for what actually happens. 139,000 and basically 800. It's basically 140,000, but super solid. And remember, that's going to give you those shields. So when you're comparing those two, you're looking at, do you want more magic or do you want the ability to survive maybe a little bit more with these barriers? I'm now going to show you how I set my healers up. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. This is more of an end game. I'll tell you that right now. We'll just do it live. I keep everything the same that you're looking at here. I do specifically have the earring because of the life crystal. If you look, it gives you healing efficiency. So I keep this the same. I keep the barriers right here so that I get the barrier for extra stuff. I do not need 5 pieces, obviously. So this is the piece I'm switching. Like I said, this is more end game. You have to have beaten the raid to do what I'm showing you here. But again, I've shown you all the data for, you know, the other things so you can make your own decisions there. Greedy Ruler Belt gives you a ton of HP, and it also gives you healing received increased by 3.78%. I will go in here and I'll show you how well this can be ran. Also, maybe if you do have some of the Greedy Ruler, but you don't have the belt, you could also look at maybe swapping out for the leg piece because this gives you a ton of HP here. Barrier efficiency isn't giving you much here, but look at how much HP you're getting. So that is another option. Instead of having 5 pieces of the life crystal, you're not getting a benefit there. You could throw on something like this, but let me go in here and show you with how I build my healers. Let's go in here and show you what that looks like. All right, we're back. I'm going to show you, like I said, this is how I build my healers. If you remember, the first one we did was the life crystal. It was 177,000 healing. Now we're looking at 158,000. I just enjoy having the protection of the barriers, but you can see it is less, but it's still obviously really good. So yeah, this is how I build my healers personally. You can see it was not as high as the full life crystal set, but I am getting the benefit of having these barriers, and I find a lot of value in this personally. Let's look at the full data really quick. We'll talk about it, and then obviously you can make your own decision, but I did want to show you how I'm building mine, and like I said, this obviously is dependent on the raid. Apparently, this is a background of healing and peace, so we're just going to go with it. You can see on the left, full life crystal, 177,816. That 7-piece giving you the healing efficiency plus 20. It's just making a massive difference, and you can see it's just way ahead. So if you're looking for just pure healing and that is all you care about, it looks like the full life crystal is just far and away the best for just pure healing. The way I built it with the raid piece to get the extra healing efficiency from the belt, the reason I do it like that and sacrifice the 19,000 is because I find a huge benefit in those barriers. I can't tell you how many times they've kept me alive. You've got to remember, it's going to take the damage for you, which is keeping you alive, but it's also then giving you that extra time to heal versus just being dead, right? So I find a ton of value in that personally, and that's why I have my build there, and that's how I build my healers. The Hymn of Regeneration would be more along the lines of you want more magic charging efficiency, and you're not putting that on like a Manny, like you don't have a Manny on the team, or you're not having that on like a Daisy, and you want your healer to give you more magic charging efficiency. Someone like Tiore, who gets a huge boost, like I said, her healing ability gives you 666 magic charging efficiency. So someone like a Tiore, that could be really good if you're looking to also charge your magic. Curse set, 139,898 was the lowest, but you could obviously tweak this to your own liking because you only need the 2-piece with that. You can throw the 3-piece on, by the way, if you want, for 15% darkness resistance, so that's not a bad option either. But you could tweak this and probably get it even higher than what I was able to get. But like I said, the value to me in the barriers is absolutely it's massive. I think the barriers are huge. My opinion, I love the barriers. That's why I sacrificed a little bit of the healing, like you can see, to have those barriers just for a little bit of extra protection. I just wanted to give you the data. You can obviously make your own decision. I did show you how I do it, but at the same time, you can see the full life crystal, huge, like it's just way higher versus, you know, the other builds that you're looking at here. So you can make your own decision. Again, if you enjoyed the content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below, and let me know what you've been using because I am curious. We'll catch you on the next one.